George Cox for Acton TV. We are coming to you today from the Acton Fire Department for a Jaws of Life demonstration. Also coming up on today's show, Olympian Pam Fletcher shows you don't need any skill to slide down that hill at Nashoba Valley Ski Area, a senior center update, Life Care Center Mystery Theater, and so much more on this edition of Talk of the Town. As you can see, the sign that was behind me is from the movie House Sitter with Goldie Hawn and Steve Martin that was filmed right here at the Acton Fire Department. Coming up next, Pam Fletcher at Nashoba Valley Ski Area with snow tubing.
I'm Pam Fletcher for Acton TV, and we're at Nashoba Valley Ski Area getting ready to do some snow tubing right here in Westford, Massachusetts. You know, the coolest thing about snow tubing is it doesn't take any skill to slide down the hill. So you get that feeling and that exhilaration of going down the hill with the wind in your face without ever having to have any skills at all before you first try it. So if you really want to enjoy the winter and a fun activity, come on out and try some snow tubing. And like I said, no skills necessary. One of the newest additions here at Nashoba Valley Ski Area is our conveyor out at tubing. We'll actually be able to move more people up and down the mountain with this new addition and be able to put in more snow tubing lanes out at the tubing park itself. We've already found the ease of travel to be quite nice. All you do is stand on the conveyor, have your tubes behind you or your tube behind you, and just ride on up the slope and enjoy the view of the tubers on their way down. One of the nice things too about having the conveyor is we do a lot of corporate events and birthday parties out at the tubing park, and that allows for a more comfortable ride up, especially for someone who's never experienced snow tubing before. And the nice thing about snow tubing, as I've mentioned to you before, you don't need any skill. It's an easy thing to do. Just wear some mittens and some comfortable snow boots, maybe a pair of snow pants, and come on out in the wintertime, bundle up and enjoy the day. It's a great way to get an exhilarating ride down the hill, get that same sensation of sliding and moving across the snow without having to have any skills in advance. So I'm looking forward to snow tubing. Are you? I'm with some happy gentlemen from Sudbury that are really excited to get out there and have fun on the lanes today. I'm going to start with you, Chris. Chris, what do you like about snow tubing?
It's very fun. You kind of it's really fast. So you get like the feeling of like exhilaration, and you get your adrenaline pumping, and it's outdoors, obviously, so you're not just stuck inside doing homework or something like that.
Yeah, that's good, right? And you're Dylan, right?
Yes, I am.
And Dylan, you came here with a program or with a school?
Yeah, we came here with there's a program, kind of like a club that comes after here on Wednesdays.
After school program,
Yes.
right, from Sudbury?
Yep.
And so what do? Sign up and then you can participate?
Yes, that's it.
And how many times have you been snow tubing?
This is probably my third or fourth time, yeah.
Well, Dylan, I'm glad that you enjoy it. And Dakota, you're also from Sudbury?
Yeah, I'm from Sudbury.
And how did you get into tubing?
My family's just always come out here, and we've loved tubing.
And you know, one of the fun things about it, guys, isn't it right, that you don't need any special skills, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Just hopping and go.
Yeah, hop in and go and have fun. So what do you think? You guys ready?
Yeah!
You ready to go tubing?
Yeah!
Let's do it! Okay, boys, looks like you got some serious technique going on here. So you hook on handles, right?
Yep.
Now hold on. There you go. Grab on the handle. All right. Any final words of advice?
Go fast.
Go fast.
Speed is key.
Speed is key.
Have fun!
Okay, guys. All right. Give a big wave to the camera when. Can we get a little push? That'd be
Thank you
awesome.
very much.
Here we go, guys. We'll see you at the bottom. Woo!
Yeah!
So if you've never gone snow tubing before, it's a great way to get out and enjoy the winter. Come on out to Nashoba Valley and have some fun. I'm Pam Fletcher for Acton TV. Woo! You're gaining on me. Woo!
We had a chance to stop by the Life Care Center of Acton to talk to David Coughlin about their murder mystery event that features many of the staff members from the Acton and Littleton locations.
I'm the Director of Business Development, Marketing, and Admissions. This is one of our largest events. I started about 12 weeks ago, but have been in the business for about 16 years now. We are collaborating with our sister facility, Life Care Center of Nashoba Valley, and between two buildings, we are a 5-star rated nursing facility in Acton, as well as Life Care Center of Nashoba Valley is a 5-star certified Medicare and Medicaid surveyed building. So between the two buildings, I'm doing a 10-star capital campaign networking throughout Acton, Sudbury, Maynard, Littleton, Concord area to advertise our two facilities. So it's really a collaboration between our two buildings, Littleton and Acton. We're having a Midnight at the Masquerade murder mystery event. My sister facility, Life Care Center of Nashoba Valley in Littleton and Life Care Center of Acton are partnering together to have a business event here, a fun social evening with some of our colleagues from Emerson Hospital, some colleagues from Nashoba Valley Medical Center, a lot of case managers, our local doctors as well. Just a fun evening to get everybody together in a social atmosphere. It doesn't happen very often, and I will say that we have a great turnout tonight. We have about 18 of our directors here from Life Care Center of Acton, and we have about 12 of our sister facility directors from Life Care Center in Nashoba Valley. And to get our local doctors included in this event is very hard to do, so we're very happy that they can join us as well as the hospital case managers from our local hospital, Emerson Hospital, as well as Nashoba Valley Medical Center. No one's going to be sitting next to anybody they know, so it's and I've never been to a murder mystery event, so I'm kind of excited about this.
Tonight we're doing a murder mystery at the Billionaires Club. I'm playing Billionaires Club President Sal Fee, and this is Maeve Lunatic here. People should expect to have a great time. We incorporate a lot of audience members to be suspects, and it's just a lot of shocks and a lot of laughs and just a good time.
So I play Maid Lunatic, and she's the maid here at the Billionaires Club, and her daddy was actually a member, but he's passed on, so it's a bit sad. Grab the people sitting at your table, look at them, give them a smile, give them a wave. These people are your teammates. Spread the love. All right, now, yeah, I love that. That's great. Spread that love. Now, well, see, exactly. Now you look at the people at the other tables, all right? These people are your mortal enemies. All right, you niece. What about you? Think about it. You're still thinking.
Yeah. I want to be rich and married.
She wants to marry a rich guy. I. Your name.
Schmucks. No, I will never be as rich as Sal.
I will never be rich as Sal.
Or as good looking. To pledge my heart and soul. To the almighty dollar. And to my fellow billionaires. For as long as the banks do stand.
We had a chance to stop by the Human Services building at 50 Sudbury Road for an update with James McCrae, the Veterans Services Officer.
Hey everybody, my name is James McCrae. I'm the Veteran Service Officer for the town of Acton. My whole job is to help out veterans and surviving spouses of veterans with state and federal benefits. One recent thing that you might have seen in your mailbox recently is a veteran census, the green sheet of paper that might have accompanied your regular annual town census. If you're a veteran or surviving spouse of a veteran, I'd appreciate it if you filled that out to the best of your ability and got that back to me. There are a number of ways that we use the information provided on the return censuses. One is to gauge a good idea of the veteran population in Acton and the needs. Another way that we use the veteran census is also to put out a semi-annual mailing that goes out to veteran households that is detailed with information about state and federal benefits. We also use that information provided from the census to, for example, tell people about local veterans-related happenings, such as the annual Veterans Breakfast that is hosted at the Boxborough Regency every year, a collaboration between Mary Maddox and the high school students, as well as the Acton and Boxborough Rotary Club, which is a fantastic event. If you haven't been yet, I highly recommend that you go in the coming years. One of the federal benefits that I help assist veterans with is applying for service-connected disability. This could be any physical, mental, or presumptive condition that you believe was a direct result of military service. The most common claim, and often the most simple claim to put forward to the VA, is a claim for hearing loss and tinnitus. Now, this would have to be directly related to what was your job in the military. Were you exposed to loud noises? Was hearing protection not available or even adequate at the time? Anything in, on, or near aircraft, artillery, infantry, tankers, vertical engineers, anything that had loud noise exposure. I highly recommend you come to my office. It's a relatively simple process. If the VA does award you hearing loss, they will grant you 0%. A lot of people think that that's a denial because they don't offer a monthly amount of money with a 0% award. It's not a denial. But with that 0% rating, you are then entitled to free hearing aids and batteries mailed to you for life if the VA does grant you that award. Now, tinnitus, which is the ringing in the ears, generally people experience it as a high-pitched ringing. Doesn't always have to be constant. It can sound like static as well. The VA, if they do award you ringing in the ears, they would award you a 10% disability rating, and with that, it's currently at $136 and change per month, tax-free, tax-exempt every month. As far as submitting claims for presumptive conditions from exposure to Agent Orange, there are a list of health ailments that the VA has recognized as a direct result of exposure to Agent Orange. One-day boots on ground in Vietnam constitutes exposure to Agent Orange. There are a list of respiratory cancers, lung cancer, and other cancers, prostate cancer, diabetes type 2, diabetes mellitus type 2, ischemic heart disease, as well as other ailments. If you were in Vietnam and you have any of these ailments, I highly recommend you contact my office. There could be some type of monthly award that you should be receiving. So that's just one of a number of state and federal benefits that you may be eligible for. So at the very least, if you're curious about what benefits you may be eligible for, or if not currently eligible for, certain circumstances down the road put you in a particular position where you may be eligible for certain things that may benefit you, I highly recommend you contact my office. At the very least, I can give you an overview of state and federal benefits, so it's always good to know what's available to you. So if you're interested to learn more about any state or federal benefits, what you may or may not be eligible for, please contact my office. I'm located at the new Health and Human Services Department in 30 Sudbury Road in South Acton. My contact information is posted on the town's website. My phone number is 978-929-6614. Or you could email me at VSO, for Veteran Service Officer, that's VSO @acton-ma.gov.
You know, I said when I grow up, I want to be a fireman. I think this is the closest that I'm ever going to get. Coming up next, the Senior Center update.
Hello, I'm Alma Sandman from Acton's Council on Aging Board. Here are just a few things going on at the center this month. Come celebrate the Chinese New Year with us on Friday, February 16th. We will be enjoying a delicious homemade lunch followed by a lively traditional Chinese music performance, including a red ribbon dance, which involves audience participation. The winter months make it difficult for us to get outside for exercise, but we have a solution. The center has a built-in walking loop that will keep you in shape without fears of slipping on the ice. Join fellow seniors for a walk around the halls. Once you make it around 7 times, you'll have a half mile under your belt. This winter, we are also starting a new support program for widows and widowers. It doesn't matter if you lost your spouse in the last year or 20 years ago. The loss is still the same. We now have a monthly self-led group to discuss our common experiences and share some potential solutions. Keep in mind, we also offer more than a dozen exercise classes every week, plus set times for chess, bridge, and mahjong, not to mention art and history classes. You can get details on everything in our monthly bulletin. The Senior Center at 30 Sudbury Road is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. You don't need an invitation to stop by. If you're 60 or older, you are always welcome. For the Council on Aging Board, I'm Alma Sandman. Thanks for watching.
As you can see behind me, the firefighters here at Acton are training on new life-saving equipment. We're going to have that coming up very shortly. But first, here's Tom Matthews, EMT and firefighter, with events that are going on right here at the Acton Fire Department.
Hi, this is Tom Matthews from the Acton Fire Department. I just wanted to bring an update to everybody what we got planned for this year. 2018 is a big year for us. We're going to be celebrating 125 years as a unified fire department. Prior to that, it was each village had their own individual fire department. So 125 years ago, they decided to combine and become one fire department. So we're going to be celebrating that. A lot of big events coming up. First one we have going on currently is our Host a Hydrant contest. If we ever get more snow, you can go out, adopt a hydrant, go onto the town website, sign up for it, send us a before and after picture, and we'll choose which one is the best one with the Acton Water Department. Whoever wins becomes our Grand Marshal for our 125th anniversary parade, which is coming up in October, where we're going to have a big festivity, big celebration here at the Center Fire Station, open house, antique fire apparatus parade. So we're looking forward to that at the end of the year. So we have the Host a Hydrant contest, and then we have coming up in March our Easter Bunny Pancake Breakfast. We're going to have that down in South Acton. It's going to be a big fundraiser to help support all the festivities that we got planning and what we're currently planning for this coming year. So we look forward to everybody coming out, help support us, help celebrate our big 125th anniversary and the celebration coming up in October. So this is Tom Matthews for ActonTV. If you want to get in touch with me, my address will be at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.
We are here at the Acton Fire Station with Steve Barton of AMKIS, who is training everybody on the jaws of life. We drove up my car today. What did you do to my car?
Well, we decided to make it a convertible and a few less doors, but they did a good job.
Now, Steve, it is really amazing what this equipment can do, and it really can save a life. What is the difference between the older equipment versus what you showed here today?
The older equipment, they ran on a hydraulic system. They were bigger, they were bulkier, they were heavier, they were a little less power. The newer system that Acton just bought, they run on a battery, much more portable, much more powerful, much easier to use, much easier to store. They can be deployed at an accident scene much quicker.
And how important is it just to have something being deployed fastly and efficiently versus with the old equipment?
Well, speed is of the essence. When you have somebody that's trapped in a vehicle, you essentially have in the medical world about an hour to get them out. They call it that golden hour. To get them out, get them to the hospital, get them treated. So the quicker that we can deploy tools, the quicker we can get them extricated, the quicker they can go to the hospital.
Now, this equipment can lift vehicles, cut vehicles, but it's also, you were talking about a child who was trapped in a tree. It's used for other applications as well.
Absolutely. These are a rescue tool. These are not just tools that are used to cut vehicles. These tools can be used to remove people from inside of things, from under things, from on top of things. Really, your imagination is what limits the use of these tools.
And just working for AMCIS, it must be a good feeling just to know that you're helping to save lives.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is a fantastic job. I use these tools in my real job. This is my second job, and it's a good job, and it's fun to know that I can go to these departments, give them some good training, and know that they're putting new tools in service to help their community.
Well, thank you for this great information today, and we are going to show his demonstration with the Acton Fire Department tearing up this vehicle, what it looked like before. So stay tuned for that.
Make sure you get a good bite. I don't know why I just did that. So as he's making that cut, I'm hanging back with the spreader. Not only am I taking an eye on and taking a look at what's going around to make sure that nothing's going on with the vehicle, but as soon as he pops that, he's going to need me to open up that door more to drop the cutter into that next spot.
We would like to thank the Acton Fire Department for letting us come out today and demonstrate some life-saving equipment. If you have a show idea, maybe you want to be a correspondent, drop us a line at ActonTV.org. We're going to leave you with footage of Olympian Pam Fletcher from the 1988 Calgary Olympics. We're very happy to have her as a correspondent. I'm George Cox for Talk of the Town. We'll see you again next time.
And what about Pam Fletcher? She's been skiing very well in practice.
It's fantastic to finally see some talent coming up and coming to fruition on the American team, and Pam Fletcher is that. She's skiing well, she's coming into this race with confidence, and she's been skiing well in training. Top 3, top 5, top 10 finishes. She's going to be going all out as well.
And here is Pam Fletcher of the United States. Let's see how she can do.
Pam is a beautiful skier. Watch it how tight she keeps with her upper body. Loosen in the knees, loosen the ankles to let those skis run. We just want to be sure that she doesn't catch too much air off these bumps, doesn't slow herself down. She tends to get a little bit wild in the air. Right now, however, she's holding herself tight, having a great run. A fantastic technical skier.
Very good run, and she has the fastest mid time, and that's going to bring this crowd alive. Fastest by almost a full second. Look out for Pam Fletcher.
Oh, this is just really exciting, Barry. Pam has been waiting for this one. Every race she's gotten better and better this year. She's skiing with confidence. Please just keep her skis underneath her at the bottom part of the course. This is where she just needs to carry the speed that she found at the top of the course, carry it into the finish.
She seems to be right on form. She is going to be very close. Here comes Pam Fletcher to the finish line. She could do it. She does. 1:54.28. What a run for Pam Fletcher.
She is going to be excited. Oh, it's tough for Lori Graham, who's been down here for so long, but look at that. Pam has been working for this one.
What a race for Pam Fletcher. Fletcher. She got the advantage of some good weather, but she took advantage of the break that she had. A great run for her. Her first victory. She moves ahead of Lori Graham, apparently the winner. We'll be back to talk with the apparent winner right after this. Don't go away.
Pam, the sun has come out and is shining on you. You've got to be ecstatic.
I can't believe it. It was a blast. I can't believe it this whole week.
Well, you've been coming on strong. You won earlier this season. You've been 7th twice in the last couple of World Cups. Do you have any idea in your wildest dreams that you were actually going to pull it off today?
I wanted it bad. I don't know how much the other girls did, but I wanted it bad.
Fletcher's win was the crowning jewel to a brilliant day for the American women, their best this year. And today truly was an American ski classic. Yesterday's downhill winner Pam Fletcher almost did it again today. She started 30th yesterday and won. Today she started 38th and looked like she would repeat. She had the second fastest intermediate time, but her hopes for another win came to a crashing halt just 3 gates from the finish.
On a track to win her second straight race, Pam came over this final knoll, 3 gates from the finish, hooked a tip and tore ligaments in her ankle. She was out for the season.
To fall in the last turn, basically, before the finish, was such a downfall. I was just so close, but...
What did you learn from that?
I learned I got to keep away from the gates a little more in Super G, and I learned the race isn't over until you get to the bottom.
You've always been known as someone with boundless energy, but it seems you've learned to direct it now and harness it towards winning. What do you attribute that to?
Well, I know that deep inside, I can do it, and I can ski with the best in the world, and I can ski fast with the best in the world. I just have to keep that within me and not lose grasp of that. I know now that it's not impossible.
One of this country's legitimate shots for a medal will ride on the skis of Acton's Pam Fletcher, who dreamed about this long ago.
Once she was a baby in ski boots, a waist-high mad bomber at Nashoba Valley. Now she is America's best downhill racer, and in the countdown to Calgary, she is skiing as well as she ever has.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If I can do that and walk away and say, I put 100% into that, then I've gotten 100% out of it.
One downhiller will find that uneasy piece, riding the perfect line between being totally out of control and going as fast as humanly possible. That racer will have a run for all time, and it could be Pam Fletcher.
We move to the story of the women skiers at Nikiska at these Winter Olympic Games. And on this morning, just about an hour before the start of the women's downhill, the feeling of scrutiny has to be replaced by one of sympathy. Pam Fletcher, who was supposed to start from the #1 position and the recognized leader of the women's team, coming down a practice run, making her way over to the lift that would take her to the start of the women's downhill, hit by a course worker, and moments ago we were told she has a fractured leg.
I just can't believe it. It's a bummer. I wish it didn't happen today. I mean, why couldn't it have happened 3 weeks from now, or 2 years from now, or if it had to happen at all, you know?
What's going to happen now?
I'm going to go watch the race and wish my girlfriends the best of luck, because we got to do something.
Considering she broke her leg about an hour ago and that her Olympic dream is finished, I'm astounded at her attitude.
And I have one more question for you, Nancy. What is your favorite time to come out and ski?
Oh, the mornings during the week are the best until about 1 o'clock.
And why is that?
Well, there aren't as many people here, and it's just, I don't know, it's quiet, mostly adults.
I like taking advantage of the fresh groomers myself. Well, anyway, that's Pam Fletcher for Acton TV, and we're talking about the importance of adult lessons. We'll see you soon.